Hello! Today we will talk about thermoregulation in organisms. Thermoregulation is a set of processes that help a body maintain its temperature at a certain level. Thermoregulation is one of the most important mechanisms of adaptation of organisms to their natural habitat. There are many methods of thermoregulation that are inherent in different organisms, but all of them can be divided into three main groups: chemical, physical, and behavioral. Tap on a lizard. The simplest example of thermoregulation is a lizard lying on a rock. In this way, it heats the body to a certain temperature during spring season. You might have seen it many times. Chemical methods of thermoregulation are carried out thanks to a change in the intensity of oxidative processes in the body's cells. If this intensity increases, for example in the case of active muscle work, heat production also increases. Tap on the dog. Chemical thermoregulation requires significant energy expenses. Chemical thermoregulation shows a release of heat during muscle tremors or heat production in cells of brown adipose tissue. You often experience it firsthand when you get cold, or you can see animals tremble, for example when a dog comes out of water. Tap on the elephant. Pay close attention to its ears. Physical methods of thermoregulation are in charge of the intensity of heat loss. This can occur due to the formation of special structures that prevent the body from losing heat, for example fur of mammals and feathers for birds, or, on the contrary, contribute to heat loss, for example large ears of elephants and fennec foxes. Tap on the flock of penguins. There are several types of behavioral thermoregulation. 1. Individual, hole digging. 2. Group, flock of penguins in severe frosts. 3. Social, temperature regulation inside bee nests. And 4. Conditional and reflex, insects, reptiles, and amphibians seek sunlit places to warm their bodies. Let's consider and explain a new term: Poiculothermy. Poiculothermy is a survival strategy of organisms with an unstable body temperature that varies depending on the temperature of the external environment and heat coming from the outside. Various microorganisms, fungi, plants, invertebrates, and a significant part of vertebrates, for example fish, amphibians, and reptiles, can be poiculothermic. You are, without a doubt, familiar with lizards. They are a vivid example of poiculothermic animals. Find a salamander with yellow spots and tap on it. There are also homeothermic animals that can maintain a constant temperature of the most important body parts regardless of environmental conditions. Tap on the squirrel. Only birds and mammals can be homeothermic, as they are able to maintain a constant optimal body temperature due to the high level of oxidizing processes and the evolutionary improvement of the circulatory, respiratory, and nervous systems. Birds and mammals are characterized by chemical thermoregulation, which is a powerful source of internal heat. Homeothermic organisms also have diverse and more sophisticated mechanisms of physical and behavioral thermoregulation. For example, warm fur of a squirrel. In general, homeothermy ensures the biological activity of organisms in a wide range of temperatures, but requires significant energy costs for thermoregulation. Tap on the nuts. Homeothermic animals use all possible methods of thermoregulation. Their main advantage is greater endurance than that of poiculothermic animals and less dependence on the temperature conditions. Disadvantages of homeothermy include high energy costs and a much greater need for food. In one day, a squirrel needs almost as much nuts as it weighs.